actress or producer happens every day, and it can happen to anyone. Now, this topic obviously is around when you're dressing. Story about being confident in whatever happens, and it can happen to anyone. Now, welcome to this week's episode of the Youth Empowerment Show. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting edition of the Youth Empowerment Show. Today, we're going to talk about a very interesting topic that I feel is trending everywhere. I see lots of video on this topic. And when I see this video, I feel so ashamed of, some ladies. It's about the ladies and a lot of young girls. And what is this topic? What I'm going to be asking you in this topic is, why cosmetic surgery? Why? That is the topic of today. Cosmetic surgery is not like plastic surgery. It is not for medical reason. It's a procedure, a medical procedure or operation done to enhance one's physical appearance. In fact, enhance is even a good word to say. It is actually to change one's physical appearance. Tell me why. So that is the topic of today. But before I go into the topic and before my speakers come up to say something about this topic, let's have a short break.
I feel like Frankenstein.
They're cow udders.
At the end of the day, I still had a deformed nose.
It's like a horror movie.
I got a tummy tuck 13 years ago, and now my coochie is on my stomach.
I went to Mexico to get nip tucked, and actually I got nip.
How many surgeries have you had on your nose?
6.
Those
3
6
different
surgeries.
surgeons. I've lost faith in anybody making it better.
I made the incisions through the bottom of the areola. First thing I found was the implant was upside down.
Not live another day. April Brown remembers that moment, June 2010, dying in a hospital bed. A staph infection, she says, eating her body away.
I really wanted to live, and I just really wanted to live.
The one-time cosmetologist was seeking beauty, silicone butt injections. An acquaintance was offering injections at her house at a cheaper price than a doctor's office. The real cost would come later.
I was in pain. My butt was hard, and I was itching.
When they removed the silicone, did they test it?
Yes.
What was it?
It was bathroom caulk sealant.
Bathroom.
Bathroom.
The stuff you buy from Home Depot.
Yes, absolutely.
It would take 27 surgeries.
I might have to go a little bit higher.
My hands just kind of popped out with this, pink nail polish, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna lose my hands. I'm gonna lose my hands.
And her feet.
Although I'm crying.
A horror story, and not the only one.
Hi, and welcome back to the show. I'm sure during the break you have seen some of the cosmetic surgeries young girls have done that disfigured them and even led to death. Why would someone do that to herself? Just to change your appearance? To please people? I really don't understand. You're not comfortable. You're not happy the way you are created. Is it for self-confidence? Is it for self-esteem? What is it that led to this procedure, cosmetic surgery? I mean, if you ask me, you don't need to do any of these things to even have a good shape. If you want to enhance your body and all those sort of things, look after yourself. Eat the right food and you'll be looking good. But if you don't eat the right food and you blow up and now you want to look good, how are you going to look good? I'm on the big side. But within me, I don't think anybody looks better than me. I'm very confident. I don't have to do a surgery. Look after yourself. Look after your skin. Eat the right food. Eat fruits. And you will look good. I've seen situations where people even went to do tummy tuck. What for? There was a lady who was going to have a 40th birthday. The video went viral. And I was so shocked. She wanted to do a procedure. She never even told her hubby. She traveled to do the procedure. And as luck ran out of her, she died. It was after she died that the husband heard the story that she was going to do a procedure to tuck in the tummy so that she can look good on her birthday. Just to surprise her husband and probably to enhance her look. I don't know. But she died. So please, please, my people, stop it. It is not good. Appreciate what God has given you and look after yourself. Anyway, let's listen to the guests on this show and see what they have to say on cosmetic surgery.
Good evening, my name is Maureen Layokan. I am the publisher of Charming Magazine, an African fashion and lifestyle magazine published in the UK. This topic, why cosmetic surgery, truly resonates with me. As a dear friend of mine lost his 22-year-old daughter a couple of years ago through a botched cosmetic surgery. Cosmetic surgery is an invasive medical procedure a person decides to undergo in order to achieve an enhanced physical appearance, the Barbie look, or the look of perfection, as people call it. Only for cosmetic reasons, not for medical reasons, but for cosmetic reasons. According to the British Association of Plastic Surgeons, there were over 26,000 ladies that went under the knife in the UK alone last year for one cosmetic surgery or another. Just last week or thereabouts, I watched a video of a young lady who had undergone a cosmetic surgery that went horribly wrong. I could see the pain, I could see the anguish in her, and I could see regret written all over her face. Then I couldn't help but wonder, why do ladies go through this procedure? Why? What's the motivating factor behind it? The most common reason to tell you is, a lady starts feeling, less attractive. She begins to compare herself to maybe her friends or colleagues that have, done these operations or procedures, and they're looking much hotter than her. Because, they obviously they've gotten this operation, this procedure done. Also, this procedure is very, very common amongst young ladies engaged in the showbiz industry. They have this perception that you must look a certain way, or you must be endowed with certain attributes to fit in perfectly into that industry. There are different, varied, procedures available, ranging from breasts, influence to eyelids, to lips, to nose, to ear correction. And the very popular one is the liposculpture, whereby people will have fat taken from their backs or from their stomachs and then injected into their bottoms to make their bums look bigger. Well, inasmuch as everyone has the right to do whatever they please, whatever they want to do, fine, including cosmetic surgery if they want to do it. But I do not think it's the right route to go. Especially now that there are so many fashion, enhancers, fashion beauty enhancers items that you can use to enhance your appearance when if you're going out. You can use body shapers. You can have padded bras, bump pants and waist trimmers to make you look good. Because no matter how minute this operation might be, there's always a high chance that something can go wrong. And there's no need, risking one's life for something that's not life-threatening. That's not very important. So I would not do it myself. I would not advise anyone to undergo cosmetic surgery, as I believe beauty is far from being superficial alone. And aside that, we're all beautiful created by God. We're beautifully created by God. We look good. Let's love ourselves the way we are. There's no need for that. Just keep us safe. We're beautiful the way we are. Thank you.
Hi everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about cosmetic surgery or body enhancement or body modification, whatever you want to call it. I just find that there's an increase in it, and because of the Hollywood, the television, the media, the bloggers, and the society are kind of normalizing it because they've made it very accessible. The accessibility and is and the normalization is brought down to people's low self-esteem. Yes, this low self-esteem is as a result of people constantly being bombarded and being made to believe that they are inadequate, and as a result, they feel going under the knife or going for the procedure will make them happy. But unfortunately, it's not always the case, because some still go under the procedure, and if there's a mistake in the procedure, they come back being unhappy. So if you're going for cosmetic surgery or for body enhancement because of a medical issue, because you've had an accident or because you're obese and you want to be healthy, yes, I understand that. But for you to go for aesthetic reason, and in the recent time, a lot of people have died during the procedure. So you leave your family saddened because of your drive to have that hourglass shape. I just think people should have a rethink before doing things like that. And I just found a recent article which was dated 2019 by the British Society of Aesthetic Plastic Surgery, stating that 10 people out of 20 that comes for the procedure always come back for a correction. I mean, going by that, the body is not meant to be bombarded with different kind of elements. So where again is our faith? And where again is our religion belief? I know not everybody is religious. Yes, I agree with you. But I just want you to believe that everybody is perfect and perfectly created. There's always going to be somebody for somebody. So don't get carried away with that picture that you see on the media, and you just want to be somebody else, and you end up dead.
Hi, my name is Rose Peter Graham. I have a simple question for us ladies, especially because 90% of women are patients of plastic surgeons. And I just want to ask the simple question: why is it that most of us women, as a matter of fact, hate our bodies and our faces so much that we are willing to spend a fortune to go under the knife, to suffer the pains, just to please someone else's definition or concept of beauty? Why don't you like you the way you are? You are beautiful the way you are. Why can't you just go? Or maybe mostly when we look at ourselves in the mirrors, why can't we just say, I am a fun person. I am beautiful, I'm attractive, I'm confident, I can do anything. But instead, we look at ourselves and we say, I have a big nose. I need to fix this nose. My lips is not just right. I need to touch it here or touch it there. Or maybe my forehead or my high cheekbones, my jawline. I need to fix them. Why do you think you need to fix something about yourself? You see, one of the most painful thing about this life is that most people who die unexpectedly, not most, but maybe like 50%, they use their money in buying their debts. And especially this plastic surgery, it's a fine example. And you'd be surprised that, call me naive, but I feel things like this should be alien to people in our community. But you see, because quite a number of us, you see, who have tried to travel to go do this thing. Yeah, they usually travel or whatever to get plastic surgery cheaper, liposuction or whatever the name is. Some of them die. Some of them are disfigured. We've seen videos that have gone viral of ladies that you have maggots coming out of their bum, and you'll be like, why do you have to put yourself through all of this? As a matter of fact, you don't need it. You don't need it. Sadly, the plastic surgery industry, they're making so much money out of making people, miserable at the end of the day. And we keep, putting money in there. Don't believe the concept of beauty of some other person. Just believe in yourself. Believe in you. If this is the way you look, you should be proud of it. You should be able to go there and say, yes, this is me, and I have no reason, no cause whatsoever to change the way I look just to please some other people. I love me. There's nothing you could say to make me change my mind about how I look. If you don't like it, that is your business. This is me.
Thank you very much to today's speakers. You've spoken well. Those who have ears, let them hear. It is wrong for you to do this surgery. Well, it's up to you what you choose to do. It's your life, but I'm here basically to speak to the youth. Anybody above 18 years, obviously you're big enough to take a decision for yourself. But I just felt that I should talk about this topic because it's getting too much. It's always on the social media, different young girls doing surgery. I don't understand. So I just felt I should speak to you guys. It is wrong. There are so many risks associated with this sort of procedure. Some people want to, some people go for breast enhancement. If their breast is small, they want it big. If it is big, they want it small. I don't understand. Some people go for facial contouring, the chin and the cheek enhancement. What for? Some people go for facial rejuvenation. What are you rejuvenating? Some people go for body contouring, which includes tummy tuck and liposuction. What for? Some people go for skin rejuvenation and Botox. And Botox is a kind of procedure that reduces the appearance of facial wrinkles. If your face is wrinkling when you're old, what's the big deal? Is there anything wrong with that? If you're fine, you're fine. It doesn't matter whether there are wrinkles or not. Why do you have to do? Do you know what it will take to do that kind of Botox, procedure? And then some people go for the bum one, the Botox, to enhance it, to make it bigger. I really don't understand. I saw, oh my God, there are loads of them on social media. In fact, it's an eyesore. When you look at some of them, you can't even eat. Some of them after the operation, a few months later, think it opens up, it breaks up like a big wound, and they can't even sit down on their buttocks anymore. There are so many risks associated with this thing. Okay, some of the risks, I put down something. Bleeding. Not only bleeding, excessive bleeding. You can encounter that after these procedures. Excessive swelling. Infection. That place will be sore and can be infected. Poor healing on your incisions, all the places that, they have operated on, sometimes to heal is very slow. Loss of sensation. Anesthesia risk. Nerve damage. Obviously, some people, they even work on the nerve for, like the ones with ring that wants to reduce wrinkles and all those sort of things on their face. Obviously, their nerve will be tampered with, and it could damage. Blood clot is another thing. Organ damage. Scars could appear in the body. You can have scarring in the body just because of this procedure. And unfortunately, some people die. Some people die just because you want to look good. Who do you want to impress? You don't have to impress anybody. Like I said, eat good food. Eat the right food. Look after yourself. Every other thing about your shape will fall into place. There are lots of things that you could do without having a cosmetic surgery. If it is tummy, there are, sort of body shapers that you could use, you could wear. You want to look good, your face. These days, a lot of makeup artists can do and undo. They can actually mold your face. You don't have to actually go and have a procedure. You can decide to pay makeup artists to actually make you to look the way you want to look when you're going out to an event. Seriously, you can do that instead of going to, do all these procedures that could lead to death and some serious complication. Anyway, like I said before, those who have ears, let them hear. And this brings me to the close of today. Once again, thank you to my speakers. Thank you for your contributions. You've spoken well. And the youth, ponder on this and try and think of what to do to look good rather than going for a procedure. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll be back on this program next week. Goodbye. Hi everyone, my name is Her Royal Majesty Theodora Ibekwe-Oyebade. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I trust we're all keeping well. Ụmụnne m, afọ m bụ Theodora Ibekwe-Oyebade.